Greetings, fellow Poltermasters. Greetings, fellow Poltermasters. I'm Crash Rowsell. Once again, time to crash guns with your ranking your setup video. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's time once again for me to review your setups. Yes. Fun, 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 am I right? Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't remember, this time last year, and actually a little bit after, sorry, probably a while after, I posted on my Twitter asking you guys to post your setups. Straight up. I was just like, hey, you should show me your setups, and we'll go from there. And that's exactly what's happening today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be showing you, or reviewing, your setups that you have for your Skylanders. Nothing can be like this horrible monstrosity behind you here, but it should be exciting nonetheless. So we didn't get as many people this time, but still a lot of awesome setups to rank, so I'm very excited to give it. Of course, I will be doing positives for everybody no matter what. A couple of updated ones from last time and a bunch of new ones, so I'm excited to see all of your setups. So ladies and gentlemen, let's get it started. Kicking us off right away though is Bumble Blaster. Yeah, we got a problem here, Bumble. Currently not at my house with my Skylanders, but I guess this will do. He got NFC cards. No, you're not allowed to have those. Bumble, that's why in the thing on the side here, hi, yes, 911, I'd like to file a report. I'm calling the police. Yeah, Bumble, this ain't no setup. This is you playing Skylanders with little NFC cards. We don't do that here. We're a figure family. So I had to call you out before I continued. So, of course, my good friend Stupefied, who last time showed us all the Skylanders he had put away in his little crates, has updated since. So Stupefied says, so this is my current Skylander setup. I'm using a nice Lego Ninjago set there too, though I changed it a lot from Skylanders to other stuff too as I'm decisive. Yeah, you are my little friend. Stupefied has an awesome little setup with the Skylands, no, that's like a Ninjago, isn't it? Or is that, it looks like Skylands, or is that like, I don't know, I like it. Lots of prism breaks down there though, so I mean, nothing wrong with that. And of course, there's his elites, as you can kind of see. He got all of his elite Skylanders ready to go there. And of course, all of his prism breaks, including a custom prism break. He had to show off those for some reason. I'm like, they're cool though, cool prism breaks. And of course, the random Lego Ninjago character. That was on the top. All right, so that one at the beginning there is actually, this is a Lego Ninjago setup, because right on the top, I don't know if you can see my mouse actually, right on the top of there are little Lego Ninjago characters. So this is the Skylander setup. He likes to switch them out, so, but I mean, he's always got Prism Break around, which is cool, I guess. I like Prism Break. He's okay. But yeah, there's the setup. I think this is pretty good compared to last year's when you had him in milk crates. You still have those milk crates though? I used to use those when I played wrestling. That used to be my steel cage match with my little figures. Didn't branch out far, did I? But thank you, Stupefied, for that one. Creepy mask in the background, by the way. It terrifies me. So this here wouldn't let me do a big picture for some reason. But DJ Dixby did a GIF of all of his Skylander figures and how they're set up, and very cool setup. Looks very clean. I love all the elites that are there. He has a little shelf divided up for his characters for each game and stuff like that. Very clean setup, DJ Dixby, I gotta say. Looking at that one, is probably one of the nicest ones just because of how stylistic it is. I love that he has all his dark Skylanders and his light, what's it called? His dark Skylanders and his legendary Skylanders separate, and of course his variants. Pretty cool. I would like to see the whole thing, you know, like from far away, like to get a high angle. That would be really cool to see how it actually looks, because these shelves do look pretty nice. I actually would like to have some of these shelves myself. Very cool. I do like having it in GIF form so I can actually see it repeated, like it continues over and over again there. And I really like this. It looks very nice. And again, very clean. That's what I like about it. Just a very nice looking setup. Probably one of the most clean ones I've ever seen, Stu. But yeah, DJ Dixby with a great Skylander setup here in my opinion. Now we got one from Zach Noonan, who was in last video, or the last time I did this too. It's better this time, LOL, he says. And yeah, I agree. Very cool Skylander setup here with a lot of his other things he's into. I mean, I can't say much. My setup is exactly the same, where I have all stuff I like here. We got some Mario figures, we got Sonic, we got DC superheroes, Pokemon, and Eminem. You got Yoshi, you got some WWE wrestlers, shout out. You got The Fiend, Becky Lynch, and Drew McIntyre, along with that John Cena pop-on. I'll have that same exact one. And the Mask Worker with the circle. I think I have that exact same one too. Starlink there, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, looking at his actual Skylanders, I like the portal in the middle. I got a bunch of Skylanders surrounding them there with Snapshot and Chill. 2 different Chills, actually. You got Cinder, Stealth Elf. You got Toad sitting in the Barrel Blaster. Shout out to that one. Tree Rex right in the middle, though. Star of the show, baby. I really like this. The Kyogre in the front threw me out because I was like, what Skylander is that? And that's Primal Kyogre from Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. I was going to say Omega Sapphire, but it's Omega Ruby. I really like this. This just shows that you don't need to be just a Skylander fan to enjoy to have a setup like this. Because, I mean, look at my stuff back there. I have Skylanders on the top and then a bunch of other stuff sprinkled it out. I just set up a new Mirrorverse setup on the bottom because Mirrorverse is one of my new favorite mobile games, and I got a bunch of those figures now. So yeah, I absolutely love this. It shows that you're not just a Skylander fan. You love a bunch of things, and it proves right here with this little setup. And it's so nice. Awesome to see. Drew McIntyre is pretty sick, I gotta say. He's one of my favorites. So we have the Hun Geary mostly drawer setup. Drawer. Regardless, very cool. I like this, that it's in the little setup just kind of out of the way so you can grab everything really quickly. Got a little bit of a side here when it comes to like the characters that they have, along with some vehicles. Notice that they still have Scratch in box by the looks of it, and the actual packaging for Whirlwind from Spyro's Adventure. That's a rare find. I really like that one. A couple little odds and ends when it comes to character stuff on the bottom there. Go to the next photo. I love this trap setup. This is a great way to keep your traps. You can easily find them like where I throw all mine in there. Some awesome traps here too. Some, like, I haven't seen some of these traps before. Like, she actually has the, I say she, sorry. They have the actual magic one that has an Easter egg in Spyro's Reunited Trilogy because of it. I love that one. I really like this setup because it's so easy to find your traps. You don't have to fight around to get them there. I also love this, showing off all the dragons. A little bit of a brag there with Spotlight, Blackout, and Jade Flashwing. I don't even have Jade Flashwing. Bash is there, though. Love the OLED Pokemon Switch. Probably one of the coolest ones out there. I like the little dragon setup in the background. It looks like it's a little lamp. I have one of a Bulbasaur over there, so I know all about that one. And of course, most of the Skylanders put away in a little drawer. Easy to put away, though, because then you can easily pull out, take which ones that you want. I'm liking the dark Spitfire that's down there, along with Nightlight and Nightmare. Great little setup. I like this because it's so easy to find. You don't have to worry and run around and try to find certain Skylanders. You know exactly where they are, and they're so easy to find there. So this is an excellent little setup. I love this one. It's simplistic in the best way, and it just looks very neat. And that's what I like about it compared to, you know, my actual mess I have behind me. I just love looking at this trap box. It's so good. So yes, thank you, Hun Geary. This is a fantastic setup, and you should be very proud of that one. So we have Jacob, TRPZ061. So this is my setup for everything, and also my Wii U and Switch TV setup. I played Skylanders on all consoles I have. All my Skylanders are each in one of these 6 boxes, one for each game, and my valuable figures stay in this drawer, I guess. It took a while to be able to afford this, but I love it, and you deserve to brag it. What a gorgeous setup when you're actually playing your PC there or any of your console games. Wow, I wanted to show this one right away because this looks so nice. This looks it looks so comfortable. It's the best way to describe it. Like, I can see me sitting here leaning back and playing games and just having a great time. Love the microphone stand there too. That looks so nice. And of course, there's your setup when it comes to your Wii U and your Switch. Shout out to the Wii U, such an underrated system. I loved almost every game that came out for the Wii U. And then, of course, you got his little stand here where you can see the shelf where it has all the stuff that he loves, like his VR. You got that awesome Groot Venom that's together. It's so cool. And, of course, all of his Skylanders are put away in tubs. So each one, and I can't say much. That's literally where all mine came from. Remember, they were sitting in there for years. But I like that he has every game set up. So this is just his Imaginators pile. So then he has another box full of other Skylanders. He did have another thing. He says, this is my drawer on my desk where my valuable figures are boxed. So look at that. That's pretty cool. Master Chain Reaction, though, I didn't know you had an invisible one. But look at that. He has Wildstorm, Robo, Hardboiled Flare Wolf, and Egg Bomber, Egg Strike. He doesn't have Master Chain Reaction. It looks like he took it out of the box, though, unless he's invisible. But he also has the glitter silver sonic boom and the metallic blue lightning bolt. So yeah, Jacob, you should be very proud of this setup. This looks amazing, so clean, so comfortable looking. Like, I still love looking at this photo just because it's so nice looking. Like, it looks so comfortable, and I'm so proud of you for it. And I'm proud that you love it too, which is the biggest thing, because when it comes to this kind of stuff, you need to be comfortable in your own sitting, and this exactly proves it. So awesome setup, Jacob. I love it. All right, next we have Return to Skylands. Not the most stylish, but it's nice and cozy for me. Just like I mentioned before, as long as you enjoy it, that's all that matters. Love the console setup. It looks so cool. Every single console, you have the PS4, PS2, and Xbox. You got the Skylanders Giant's Portal on the top there. I'm loving the Ice Spiral holding the controller. Me and my girlfriend I have a giant Crash Bandicoot one, and she has a smaller regular Crash that can hold a controller. The Skylander in the back with Spyro there. Got some Fallout pop vinyls. If you're a Fallout fan, I think this is really nice. Along the bottom there, you see that little chest looking thing, the little suitcase? That's for your traps. If you guys did not know that, that was the thing they released for Trap Team. I remember seeing that out in the wild a few years back, and it was $30. And I was like, that's a waste. I would have bought it if it was maybe $5. We continue on here, get a higher angle here so you can see the top. I love the Spyro with a clock built into it. You can see it a lot better here. This is so cool. The Skylander Giants thing that your pop vinyls are on, is that a Skylander display? Like, you put the Skylanders in it like that? I don't know. I've never seen that before. I like that you have your Trap Team portal on top of the base of the Giants portal thing. I also have that one. You've seen it in Skylander Survivor, for example. Or I got it for Skylander Survivor, and I don't think I actually used it after. Did I? I don't remember. Regardless, that's a really cool find. It's a really cool thing to have. I like that you can have all your Skylanders ready to go on it, which is sick. But that Skylander clock, I've never seen that Skylander clock before. That is a very rare find. I think that's super cool. And of course, the setup yourself. All the Skylanders put away nice and neat, easy to find in their little setup there. Love the little Sailor Moon with Luna up there too, and a Dino Rang Elite on the top. Gorgeous looking setup. I absolutely love it. Just because you said it's not the most stylish, but it's nice and cozy, and it's all that matters. And that's the best part, is being comfortable in your own home. And I like this. It looks like everything's easy to find, and it looks like you're just going to legitimately relax while you're playing your games. So I love this Return to Skylands. This is a great setup. All right, shelf of one of every Skylander and Wii U crystals. Sorry, this is Ambush and Scorp, aka Robot and Bird. Shelf of one of every Skylander and Wii U crystals, TV stand with the variant/magic items and overflow, and tower shelf things with the games and PS4 crystals. Forgive the mess of the TV shelves, our cat loves to climb through them. This is just figures and games, not anything else. Wow, I love this. This shelf is goals. My God, like, look at that. You got every element on each shelf. You got a bunch of like stuff on the top there when it comes to like crystals and everything. I can't get over that shelf. That is a gorgeous shelf. I would die to have that there. That would be perfect. I'm gonna come take it. I like the very creepy stealth elf photo you have beside it there. Yeah, you didn't think I would notice that, would you? I love that, but it's creepy in the best way. But that shelf looks phenomenal. That looks so good with all your Skylanders on there. It's so easy to find them. I love the way they're set up so you can easily find which game they're from and all that. Looks so good. Of course, you have your actual shelf here, which, oh, that TV stand. That's amazing. You even have them labeled down there. One that says others down there. All your portals put aside, all the Skylanders that you use on the top. Got your game consoles perfect to go. This looks so good. This looks so good. You have a great setup for Skylanders here. And last but not least, your little shelf with all your imaginary crystals in your games. Look at the DS games out of there and the Wii U games. And look, Skylanders Imaginators for the Switch. I like to stumble upon that at one point. I like the little Skylanders Imaginator header you got. That's really cool. You must have got that on Toys R Us or something there. But wow, that's really cool. What a great setup. I just can't stop going through this shelf. I know he's just like, my cat loves to climb through them. Like, what do you mean, like here? The TV shelf looks fine. Nothing even looks at it. Well, there's a couple Skylanders knocked over on the bottom there, but yeah, cats are being cats. Cats are jerks. But like, great. I love this setup. This is so nice. I still keep coming back to this shelf because this shelf is so good looking. I absolutely love this shelf. That's so good. Robot and Bird, Ambush and Scorp, whatever you want to call yourself. Fantastic. Fantastic. I love this one. This is one of the coolest ones for sure. This is blowing my mind. I love this shelf. All right, next we have ElfGamer_10. It's a mess at the moment, but it's nice to play in. And again, as long as you're comfortable, I don't care how it looks. What a nice little desk setup. I like this. The PlayStation fits perfectly in the corner there. Your Skylanders perfectly around, so you can play your Skylanders anytime you want. All of them up on top there. You got the glow-in-the-dark Knight Rider, or Fright Rider. I keep calling him Knight Rider. I don't know what's wrong with me. This looks really good. I like this because it's just easy to just grab and pick your Skylanders. You're just playing it and be like, oh, I gotta switch to fire, and then you can grab whatever Skylander you want. Then a couple on the side there. You got another Elite Dino-Rang. Looks like people like to flex on their Elite Dino-Rangs. I don't know them too. Loving the Oreos down there. That looks great. Oreos are delicious. Lynx body spray. I know that's like Axe body spray in the UK, so got a lot of good stuff there. I like this setup. As you said, it's not really clean, but who cares? Got your Skylanders put aside here on this little shelf. This is a great way to do it. Just put them on top of a cabinet there. Two little Elites are in the corner too. Ooh, Hogwarts Legacy, shout out. Very cool. I do like this because it looks like this is easy to have the Skylanders where you want to use them much. So if you just want to grab a Skylander, you just run over and grab that real quick. I think that's really cool. Very simple setup, but in the best way, because this just shows that you're just comfortable playing the game. It doesn't need to look crazy, doesn't look to need to look amazing. You can literally just sit back, play your games, and don't have to run around the house trying to find them. If I have to get a Skylander, I have to run all the way over there. You see how far that is? That's like 3 feet away. Why were they just in front of me? Genius. Genius idea. Thank you, Elf Gamer, for that one. It's really cool. Alright, Philop Miser, aka Pingas97. This is an older photo, but it checks out. This is all your Skylanders on a rug, I think. This is a good photo. Just looking at these Skylanders, just going through them all and just seeing them, like, is there an organization to this? Like, do you know exactly where which Skylander is? Like, it's like, oh, I need Bumble Blaster, and you can just grab him perfectly. I don't know why, but this picture gives me so much joy. Look at all those awesome Skylanders just perfectly aligned in just perfect fashion. You can just grab whichever you want. My baby boy Bash right in the corner there. What a fantastic photo. If this is your setup normally, then this is amazing. I just hope you don't accidentally step on one, because then you're going to step on all of them and that's going to hurt. I love this. I absolutely love this. Pingus, this is a great photo. I love this so much. It's just, I'm looking at it, it's just giving me joy. Like, I want this to be my Twitter header. Make this your Twitter header if it isn't, because this is a perfect Twitter header. Thank you for this. Oh, Nitro Head Rush in the background. Good choice. And next is Tfrogginator. Yeah, I do like kids with an army of Skylanders by my portal. He's got 2 there, so I'll show you in a second. Yeah, he likes to put all the Skylanders in a perfect line in front of him. I mean, I can't say much. I do the exact same thing when I'm recording the lock here beside me. I have them in a perfect order and in the same place the entire time, so I know exactly who to get next. So I can't say much, so I fully understand this, especially when it comes to the vehicles. Literally, the characters are right beside the vehicle, so like he can just grab both and put them right on. Don't blame him for that. And of course, this is his shelves. Normal figures on the right, left is normal figures, right is variants, minis, and items. I like this. I like this shelf. I mean, 6 shelves, it's perfect. You can have literally every single Skylander game on each shelf. I remember when I had my shelf for the first time in my first set of videos, you seen me come up and talk about the fighting, I think. Was it the fighting video? I think it was getting ready for a fight. And you get to see the shelf, and I only had 4 shelves. Because then a 5th one came up with supercharged, so I couldn't really have it. But now, it will do perfect. So, yeah, I love this. The fact that you can have that. And, of course, you got your other little shelf, which is full of his, variants and stuff like that. Great, love it. I love in the Charizard there too, and the Eevee on the floor. I love that one, but I like that he has all of his special Skylanders and variants on its own, and then his regular Skylanders are on another shelf. It's a great way to show it off there. And of course, the classic, I play like I do with the kids. This is a great little setup. Thank you so much, Tfrogginator, for this one. It just brings back nostalgia, you know. It just likes to sit there and just play Skylanders, and this is how you do it. Next up is Nmangle82, I guess Nightmangle82. Picture 1, it's messy, but I'm sorting them out. Look, it's hot dog ornament. Hot dog ornament? I didn't know that was a thing. Hot dog has an ornament? I know Gil Grunt does, because I have Gil Grunt. But what? I didn't even know there was a hot dog ornament. You see that? I think that's a custom swarm in the middle there. Because Swarm is yellow, and that's Swarm's little setup for Giants, but I guess he has a custom Swarm? I like this. I like the little shelf down there that he has. Ooh, sorry, I'm yawning. The little shelf he has for his Skylanders to put up there. Crystal Blue Bash just casually sitting there. Casual. You totally did that on purpose, didn't you? And I appreciate it. But I like this. This is so good. It is messy, but he's sorting my game perfectly fine. You can put it in any order you like. And of course, the next one, his picture 2, is my actual setup. I need to sort this. This is chaos that I love seeing. Chaos? I like this. You know where they all are. That's all that matters in my opinion, right? Really, if you know where your Skylanders are, really what it is. And of course, you said, I actually set up, I need to sort this. That's fine. Sort away. Take your time with it. This is still going to work, and that's all that matters. I'm loving, you got, what's it? Legendary Jawbreaker just chilling up top there, having a good time, you know, just hanging out. And then you got a bunch of other ones thrown down there. But I mean, everybody plays differently, and this just shows it. And I like this. You're working on your little setup here. You got to organize the other one. You don't need to be perfect every single day. For me, I feel like I have to because I have this in the background in all my videos. So just being a casual player, though, my characters would be all over the place. This setup would look nothing like this if I wasn't doing a Skylander YouTube channel. So don't ever feel bad. And also, that hot dog ornament, I want it. All right, get ready to be jealous. ChaoticMonado. Wish I was ready to show my final setup, but not even halfway done. Here's the beginning of it. All the boxes are full. Haha, what is wrong with me? I'm sorry, Brylander, did you change your name? Look at this setup. He has literally all Skylanders still in box, still available, little figures everywhere, glass setups for them all. The boxes are full of Skylanders. So these U-Haul boxes on the side here are full of Skylanders, still in boxed Spyro's Adventure characters down there. I'm looking to see a Baby Boy Bash. He's not one in the front ones there. I see a Prism Break. Of course, Stupefied's all over that one. Like, there's little odds and ends. Like, there's a Giants back there with Chill. That's Legendary Chill that came in that interesting box. And, like, look at this. All the different versions of Firebone Hot Dog. Like, all the variants. Along with that, he's got the gold hot dog over there. He's got the fly. Like, what is this? This is amazing. I love his, like, I wish it was set up. Bro, this is insane. This is like a Skylander monument. If you ever get this set up and I'm in the area, I would love to come visit because that is amazing. Everything's still in box. I just noticed in this picture here, metallic blue Chop Chop from Giants over there. Wow. I would say you should be proud of yourself, but you definitely are because this is amazing. I could spend hours here looking at all these Skylanders. That's insane. This is a crazy setup. This is like Brylander level of setup here. And you should be very proud of yourself. I can't get over these still in box Skylanders. Blows my mind. And he's like not even close to setup. Please update me when you got this fully done. I would love to do a video on it. Actually, like a full video. I'd like to see like a tour of it, for example, because this is phenomenal. ChaoticMonado. When you get this fully done, give me a shout. I want a full update on this. Also, what is that? Who's that right on the top there? I don't know who that is on top of that shelf, but that is a Skylander, but I don't know who it is. So if you guys know, let me know. I don't think it's Bob. Is it? Next up, we have N_NinjaGail. So I guess Nightingale, but it's underscore. Got my shelves of my Skylanders from 2 to 6 displayed at all times. And while I've recently been playing Spyro's Adventure, I've had the 8 I've been using sat underneath my TV. Ignore the weird frog drawings. You know that's all I'm going to look at now, though. So this is the shelf. I really like this. Got a drumstick on the top. You're a drummer. That's awesome. I'm a big music fan myself, so I mean, I respect the heck out of musicians. Really like this setup. I like the fact that you have little shelves there so you can have your Giants and other characters put on top of each other so you can see all your Skylanders too. Looks like they're really easy to grab, which is why I like a good little setup here. If I'm not mistaken, what the Giants are on, your variants over there from Giants, that is the card game, and I think that's where all the cards are too, like the trading cards you can get. Really like this one, and then of course over here you got a better angle of it. You can see all the other sides. Excellent little setup. I love these floating shelf ideas. 2 different versions of Cobra Kadabra down there. Kind of jealous. I don't have the regular Cobra Kadabra, so I'm looking at that one being like, huh, sick, dude. Really like this one. Very cool. I like the lava lamp, too. I did have a lava lamp at one point myself, so can't say much. And, of course, love this. I absolutely love this. Have your Skylanders in the actual display ready to go. You got it open. You got one of every Skylander element. You got your boy Bash in it, so I'm totally on board. I know you switched it out for the video, but that's fine. Even if you didn't, I still respect it. But yes, love the little setup here. This looks fantastic. It looks like you're going to have so much fun playing with Spyro's Adventure again. It's always great to go back and play those, especially if you're playing as some of your favorite Skylanders. The 8 I've been using, so I'm thinking that might be your favorite. And the frog drawings. Yeah, you can see them in the background there. Those are frog drawings. You shouldn't have said anything. I wouldn't have noticed if you didn't say otherwise. But thank you so much for NinjaGail for this setup. I absolutely love this one. Very clean, very perfect. And if you are a drummer, let me know. I would love to hear some of your stuff, especially if you're in a band. I love listening to music, so send it along. I'll 100% listen to it. I'm not even joking. I will listen to it. I love listening to music. All right, so next up is Caldonian Prod. Current setups got Spyro's Adventure on different shelf until I finish getting everything I need for the game. Trap Team onwards will move to a shelf or two when I got some more permanent shelves for them. Makes sense. I like this. This is a very clean looking shelf. I just like that shelf in general. It just looks so nice. Working on putting all the characters together on the shelf, and I mean, you can see all the Swap Force characters on top. You got Giants in the middle. Spyro's Adventure is what they said they're going to be working on that one on a different shelf. And then, of course, you got some variants on the bottom there. Looks really good. I like this kind of Superchargers poster. It's the not dark version, so that looks really cool. Of course, another photo here showing the Spyro's Adventure character that they're working on. Love this. I'm assuming this is not the shelf you're talking about. It's just a random shelf. This looks really nice. I like that you have all your Skylanders in a perfect order so you can see them plain as day. Baby Boy Bash in the back. And of course, you're going to be organizing them together. Stump Smash looks like he's seen some better days. But I mean, everything else looks really good. And of course, your other Skylanders are still punting away. Trap Team I will move to a shelf or two when I got some more permanent shelves. And that's fine. You don't need to have the space for all of them. I mean, how many times I have my Skylanders just thrown away in a bin until they're ready to be put up? But I like this. I like this as literally a start. You're building towards your setup. In a year's time, if I do another one of these videos, maybe your setup would be ready, and I would love to see more of it. So thank you so much for this. I'm really excited to see this in the future. And if you do have any updates, please let me know because I'm very excited to see more of this. All right, JWF Cool. The most valuable ones are on the shelf with a dozen or more sewn box with the traps on top. I look at the shelf whenever I go to bed, and it's the first thing I look at when I wake up. Also, shameless RoboFlex. Yes, definitely no shame. Okay. I like this right out of the gate. I like the layout of this. I like the design. I think this looks really cool. Were these shelves already in your room when you first got there? Or did you buy these shelves and make these shelves? Because, my God, this looks like it was made for this room. I love this. It's just so, like, perfectly laid out. Everything looks like it's in perfect order. These are really cool, clean shelves, and I like the variety of Skylanders. You got, like, every Skylander basically from every single game. I'm looking to see if there's a Spyro's Adventure character, though, because I don't happen to see one. Looks like that's the only game you're missing. Or Superchargers? Is there a Supercharger around there? I don't see one. You're missing two of the best games. Must be, unless, is that another shelf? Oh, and there's all his traps. And he actually has the Trap Team box that came with the game, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's where it came from. Because I had that too, but of course I didn't really keep it, so I got rid of it because I didn't need to. Idiot move. Imagine if I was still playing Skylanders now, I'd still have that box. And of course, his big flex of having Robo. Yeah. You better not have paid a lot of money for that one. Just saying. Because if you bought Robo from a scalper and he's over $100, he's 100% not worth it. You bought it new for like $40, sure. Comes with a Traptanium, it comes with a crystal and a chest anyways, and the fact you can unlock lots of magic mines with it. But don't buy from a reseller. It's not worth it. Just get an NFC card. You heard it from me earlier. Call the police. I don't care. But this shelving unit looks amazing. And by the way it designed, it looked like it was built into the wall when you had it. And I love that. It looks so cool. I wish I could have something like that, but I'm not in my own permanent house. So maybe in the future, though, imagine in the future's time, you'll see me pop up in like my 50s when I finally get my own house because inflation, and I'll have perfect shelves for all my Skylanders. Who knows? But yes, JWF Cool. Congrats on your Robo. Awesome setup. And 100% last, but definitely not least, original spelt with zeros, the shelves. That's all it says. Look at that. They look so good. They look like a better version of my gray shelves back there. So if you know where you got those, just quickly send me a message. Just at me on Twitter and say like, this is where I bought them. If it's IKEA, I can actually get IKEA now. But I love this. These shelf unit look very sturdy. They look very clean. They look very modernized. And I love the layout. And I love the fact that it's not just Skylanders. Because if you look very much in the middle, there's Amiibos. So it shows you collect the Amiibos too. I do have a handful of Amiibos myself, so I can't say much. But this looks very nice. It looks very modern. It doesn't like overshadow anything, which is awesome. We got a closer up view of him here now. I forgot that the other photos show that. Got his games on the bottom. I say he. I'm sorry if I misgender. Someone earlier was non-binary, so I didn't say anything. So I apologize if I say that completely wrong. but I like the fact that all the games are there when it comes to like DS, 3DS, Wii, GameCube. That's Super Smash Bros. Melee down there. That's the one. That's the game. And then, of course, you got Switch games, PlayStation, and Xbox, all the consoles. And I love the actual Skylander setup itself. The Pokemon photo in the back. The Pokemon poster looked very familiar. It's literally right there. I have the same exact one. You get it at Walmart? That's where I got mine. But I love this setup because those shelves look so good. Those are such nice setup, such nice shelves. Please let me know where you got them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's the same amount too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, just let me know because those are some awesome shelves. This is a great way to end it because this one looks so clean compared to my horrible thing back there. I got them on Walmart for like $10 and I thought they were bigger. But then when I got them, they came in this little tiny box and I'm like, oh, okay. And that's going to do it. Thank you all so much for showing me your setups. If you want to see more of this in the future, I know we didn't get as many this time, but of course the first time I had it was a very long video. This one should be pretty long too because I did go into a lot more detail with it. But of course, if you guys want to see more, let me know, leave a like and a comment below. And if you want to participate in a future video or anything else, I do a lot of stuff on Twitter. I've been posting a lot more, hopefully at the time I upload this, more than normal, and I do a lot of stuff that relates to my actual YouTube channel where you guys can get involved. I usually post things about like future locks or just questions and stuff, and of course videos like this where you can pop over and send me your setups. So if you want to see more, let me know, leave a like and a comment below, and of course follow me on Twitter. The link is in the description. It's at Rowsell. My profile photo is usually me looking stupid because as you can see with this one, it's pretty dumb looking. Like, look at that moron up there. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all very soon for another awesome video. Y'all mean the world to me. Don't ever forget it. But as always, I bid you farewell.